Welcome to Phase 2 in opening a medical spa or cosmetic medical practice. Phase 2 has actually two components, the business plan and site selection. Let's talk about the business plan. The business plan is fairly standard, and essentially all a business plan is taking the detailed information you did in Phase 1 and summarizing it in a format that a bank would want to see it into a business plan. The summary document should be anywhere from 10 to 15 pages. You always want to have the backup with your concept document, your market assessment, your financial model to back up the summary document. But essentially, the sections of the business plan are what you see on the screen. Executive summary, company summary, products and services listed, market analysis summary, the strategy, management summary, milestones, and a financial summary. Now, high-level, one-page, 5-year financial summary of your profit and loss statement, your balance sheet, and your cash flow. There are pretty good online services, if you're doing this on your own, where you can actually pour that information in Phase 1 all into an online format that is pretty easy to work with. When we work with our clients, obviously we take Phase 1 that we've outlined and developed, which typically is about 125 pages of information, and we pour that into the business plan for our clients. All right, two things are happening in Phase 2. One, you're developing your business plan, you're submitting to banks to get approval for your financing. Two, you're working with a commercial real estate broker to identify your site. This is a little cart-horse situation happening here because you don't want to sign a lease on a site until you know you have your financing. Well, you're not going to get your financing until you have your lease signed. So the moment that the bank says, yep, it's a done deal, you are approved, you've gone through underwriting, and you're just waiting for the final documentation and signature, you then go and sign your lease, which is part of the requirements for closing your loan, and then you close your loan and you're all set. So let's talk about site selection. Identify a commercial realtor, somebody that you know you trust, or somebody that a friend or a family member could recommend. Review and then analyze locations. Your final criteria for a location is going to be the proximity to the market, the accessibility to the location, and potentially the visibility. I mentioned this in phase 1, these three things. Very critical to having a successful business. Here's the thing. This is the one decision that you can't change. Everything else, how you're doing your marketing, the team that you hire, the service offerings, all of it can be changed if it's not working. Your location, signing a 5-year lease, moving in, that can't change. So you have to make sure that you do this right. You also want to look at adjacencies. You know, if you want to be next to a Whole Foods, a Starbucks, a Panera Bread, yes, yes, and probably yes. Do you want to be next to the local deli? Maybe not. Do you want to be in a medical office building? Possibly. Depends on who you are and what you're doing. Is it a med spa? Is it a plastic surgery practice? Is it a dermatology practice? And then, of course, everything comes down to money, right? What's the cost? Is it $18 a square foot? Is it $35 a square foot? Can you afford $35 a square foot? Well, if you're doing higher level surgical procedures, maybe you can. If you're doing more mid-priced medical spa type procedures, maybe you should be careful and look at a lower price point. Or maybe you're looking at a very highly visible location in a mall, and it's worth paying $35 or more per square foot because you know you're going to get the return on that investment. The lease rate, the money you put out for your rent every month, almost becomes part of your marketing spend. So phase 2 is very, very important. It's a little bit less involved than phase 1 as far as the planning is concerned. It's putting together your business plan, submitting it to the banks, working with a realtor to identify a great location that works for your business, that positions and aligns with your business. And then you're ready, once you have these two things in place, the money and the site, to go on to phase 3, which is the implementation of the plan. Thank you for joining me for opening a med spa or cosmetic medical practice. Please join us for our future webinars and/or watch our videos online.